Hello my friends, how are you doing? I hope life is treating you well. Today I'm just going to show you a bit about what it takes when I edit videos, and more specifically this video is for our total TikTok channel. Once a year we do like a cooking thing where I cook something and test some food and taste some food, and it's rather complicated, but I hope I managed to make it look super simple. So I just wanted to show you that, and when you see my timeline here you might say that looks easy, but it actually isn't. So we make this video, and Josh is in the United States of America and I'm in Denmark, of course, and so since he's remote he needs to be able to see what's going on, and I have to talk to him and almost manage to look like I'm looking at the camera. You can see here I have my GoPro, I have my Panasonic GH5S with a small rig on it. A small rig is like not a harness but a frame where you can add more things onto it. So it's holding also a Elgato key light, a studio, what's it called, the small one with battery power, and it's also holding my wireless receiver for the microphone. This is recording my audio, and Josh on a Skype session. So that's one of the cameras. I have two more cameras in my location, and Josh is recording himself in front of a green screen with this, which is the fourth camera. So let's take it backwards from the beginning. We tried something new with the handheld camera. I just used a few times and it was sort of okay. So I make a compound clip that is all the GoPro files into one file, so I get one single file. It's easier if I have to do some color adjusting or some green screen or whatever. The next is a combined clip where I have Josh with his video and his audio. He records the video and audio into two separate files. We're using vMix, and for some reason the audio is wonky in the video output, so we record into a separate audio file, and I align those two and use that. So that is one of them. I then take that clip and do another compound clip with this Josh plus the green screen. And his audio. And then we have this bookshelf, and this one we always use. It's fake, sorry. And I added a little bit of blur to it for trying to mix it up. Let me know if you think that looks better than our usual. So that's one of his clips. But I wanted to have him separate with green screen because one of the stovetop clips I'm using is this compound clip, which is the stovetop combined plus Josh and audio. I think I'm not using audio on this at all, so it doesn't matter. But instead of having the bookshelf behind him, I just use the green screen so it doesn't take up as much space when we're looking at me cooking. So that is one of the final scenes, as well as him with the bookshelf. So when we both are talking, I have another clip that is a compound clip, which is this one with the Denmark USA pin flag. It's me to the left, I'm him to the right, using the bookshelf clip again. We have an animation in the background, and we have Denmark USA that comes tumbling in and out again at the end of the clip. And that is one scene as well. And have I remembered all of them. I also, of course, use, well, I could say this is my main audio. I only use audio for this compound clip. And then I have, where is it? I have the final one, which is Panasonic. Yeah, this is just me. And I sometimes switch to that. So what I did was I took all of those compound clips and made them into a multi-angle video, like you have multiple cameras. Instead of using the camera sources directly, all of these clips with all the animations and the color correction and the audio, those are then made into a multiple angle video. And we have that, well, I can just show you the edit. This is the all angles, boom. And that is synchronized with the audio. I clap in the beginning. I don't have that in the video, but I clap to help synchronize the video, and then I have to look at Josh's video because I don't have the clap on in his end, and it's kind of hard to do that. So you can see I have here, I use my color checker video. I don't, there's an app or there's a plugin for Final Cut where you can mark this color checker on the screen because it knows what colors it should be and it do automatic color correction. I do not have that app yet. I have had the trial and it worked great, but it's not that expensive. It is $100, $120. So it's not pocket change, but I will get that one day. So, but for now, I do it manually and just do a visual check. Does it look all right? I'll do that anyway. So now that I have this 5-angle view, I go in and I start editing a video itself. So now there's just the clips here, and then of course if I start scrolling through it, you can see I have right now I use 2 monitors. I usually have all the clips on another screen to the left of me, but right now I have it here. So I have the 4 clips. Sadly, I can only use like 4 angles and 9 angles. I can't use 5 angles. That would have been cool. So I have the least used angle I clip to here on the secondary screen. I wish I could select 5, and how I select which I want on the first screen is just by moving it up and down in priority on in the angled clip I showed you before. So I just watch through the video like a viewer would do or something. I just
first put it on, you hear that nice sizzle.
And I have all
but you
the
don't want
angles here, and then just clip between them by selecting them. And then of course, if there's something I want to cut out, I'll cut around I think 8 minutes out of this video with idle time, beginning, end, silence. Could perhaps cut it down more. I'll remove that. But then if I figure out, oh crap, I wanted to change something in my view or whatever, I can go in and change the original clips, and I don't have to change it for every time I cut between, should we call it scenes or angles? Angles, we'll call it that, right? So, and I don't have to edit audio every time if there's something wrong. I think, oh, I need to lift him more, lower myself a bit more. I can go back because I've structured it like this. And yeah, so that's basically how I edit my videos. And when I get to the final part, I like assembling the whole thing. I find that's fun to assemble it all and figuring out what it should look like. And once I've built it all, I do the final edit after that. And the only thing I really add on top is I add some call to actions like subscribe or the proof power thing, share video down in the bottom. I find some places to add those, and I have an outro. I didn't add an intro to this one. Maybe I should have, but I just need to talk to Josh about. I need the new shorter intro so I can add that because he designed those. So yeah, so that's the video, and if you want to see it and it's not available now, it will soon be. I'll put a link everywhere. Go check it out. And yeah, that's how I manage editing it. I use the Mac Studio first generation, the almost cheapest one. I think maybe I upgraded GPUs, I can't remember. It's a bit sluggish now because I'm recording with OBS. For somehow when I'm doing OBS, it gets a lot slower. I can do all of this with any slowdowns, with any buffering, with any loss of frames. All those levels deep, they just run, and I run it on an external NVMe drive, which I guess I should tell you about. If you're interested in knowing about that, let me know. Because I've been editing all kinds of stuff, because buying a 2 or 4 terabyte internal drive for a Mac is just stupid expensive. I don't have that kind of money. That's a different story. 32 gigabytes of RAM, 10 gigabit Ethernet. I think it's basic. Anyway, except that it's an awesome machine, and I use my left hand with my mouse, and I have the Magic, what's it called? Magic Dock Pad thingy for my right hand, which is easy for scrubbing back and forth. And I also have the Stream Deck configured for some scripting for things I do often. So yeah, that is how I edit my videos, and I think I'll just see if I can keep it under 10 minutes. So I can almost keep it under 10 minutes. Let me know if you wanted to know anything. Need to go. Cheers. Bye.